What's good, everybody? I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to show you guys how you can use any effect and learn it quickly and easy. I know a lot of people think you got to read the manual, but a lot of VST manuals, they come like 100 pages each, and honestly I just want to get straight into working. I don't want to have to read everything every time. I process information differently, and I don't watch other people. I don't watch YouTube videos and no shit like that, so everything is just trial and error for me. I'm going to show you guys how I do it. Now before we get started, I want to say thank you to everybody that watched the recent YouTube video. That was honestly a lot of love, and I'm really about to crack 1,000 likes and 12,000 like views in under like a couple days, like I think 3. I've had that video in the tuck for a minute, and it was just already on YouTube. I just didn't unprivate it. But man, I'm just really thankful that you guys are just watching the videos and you guys enjoy it. So yeah, thank you guys. More stuff on the way, and I'm always going to give you gems, just like the big gem I'm going to give you today. I'm going to show you guys how to use simple effects, that being some FL Studio effects, and then complex effects. So let's get started. So I got this melody that I created for my control mini kit, right? Now I'm going to pull up an effect, and I'm going to find a very dope preset that I like. Okay, so I found a preset from a VST called Fruity Flanger, and the preset is called Bad Leslie. This is what it sounds like. Okay, so I like that. So that's step one. Find a good preset that you like from any effect, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute this, and I'm going to copy the VST over, right? I'm going to place it right next to each other, and then I'm going to initialize this one. I'm going to bring it to default, and I'm just going to go and change every knob to 0. Now I'm going to name this effect on the left, so you guys can see that this one has the effect. And this one I'm gonna name effect learn, so that way you guys can see that this is the one we're working on. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through and try to recreate this preset and go through every knob to see what it does. Now granted, I know they do say delay, phase, feed, dry, all of that stuff, right? But I'm only showing you guys how I learn these things. I don't know what phase does until I hear it. Then when I have an idea in my mind, I can be like, okay, that effect has phase, so I know where to go to. Or okay, I can invert the feedback because that's what it sounds like in my head. Really what you're doing is you're trying to identify what these things do, so that way you can create your own presets and you can make some real dope combination of effects. Okay, so when I press play, the effect's not on. So I obviously need to turn on the dry, and then I need to turn on the wet at the same time. Okay, so let me turn the actual effect on and see if I got it close. Okay, so I got it pretty close, right? Now I know which knobs to go to. So as you can see, if I turn this knob on, it makes the frequency kind of wobble a little bit more. So if I turn it real low, you can barely hear it, but it's still there, still present. But if I turn it high, okay, so as you can see, when I turn this up, the highs aren't really that present. But the highs are present when I turn this low. And I'm not meaning the highs of the actual VST. I'm talking about the effect. When I turn it up, the effect is real. It's kind of low pass. But when I turn it down, that is gone. You can hear it a lot more. It's more present. It's more aggressive. And that's initially how I learn effects. Just that simple, just that easy. So whenever I have a beat in my head, right? Or I have a song that I've heard, I know these are the effects to go to, what knobs to go to, here, there, and the other. So now that I've done this, this teaches me how to use this certain flanger effect more effectively on anything that I want to do. So if I have an idea in my head, or I hear a song on the radio like Travis Scott's Butterfly Effect, I know that I can use a flanger effect and I can achieve the same kind of thing. All I got to do is twist some knobs and I'll have the same kind of feel. Simple as that. Now that we got a simple one out the way, let's do a more complex VST like RC20. Okay, so this one's off. Let's initialize this one. Let's go all the way up and hit in it right here, right? This means initialize. Now that we got everything set up, let's scroll through a bunch of the presets and find one that we like. Alright, so boom, I like this preset, so I'm going to go to the other VST, the one that we have initialized, and do the same process. Remember, taking things little by little will teach you a ton. So I'm going to go through all these different little effects and the little features, and then I'm going to test out and see what everything sounds like. That way I get more familiar with the actual plugin. You hear all those different kind of noise choices? I didn't even know that before. Now that I know that and I stumbled on this Apollo Lunar Lander preset, I can use that. Everybody else is going to be using the startup preset as opposed to me. I can use some different kind of stuff and create my own presets from the jump. Gain. Filtered. Okay. So this is basically high passed. That's basically low pass because it's muffled. As you can hear, when I turn this knob all the way low, you can barely hear anything, right? But when I turn this follow knob all the way up to 100%, it mimics the exact pattern of the MIDI notes. So I'm gonna press it and then you can hear it. You hear how the noise is jumping up? And that one's constant. So I hope you guys noticed that when I had this knob all the way up, the noise was jumping around. But when I had it all the way down, it was constant. Okay, good. Now the ducking obviously lets me know that it's trying to emulate an old record player, because record players, they do have, you know, little dropouts here and there. And the flux, it tries to emulate that same thing as well. So this is more so for the effects of all these effects, because flux is on all of these, as opposed to this one. This one just ducks out the noise but still has all this other stuff. So now I hope you get the gist of these things. I could go by and do each effect one by one, but it'll take way too long of a video, so I had to chop a ton of stuff out. I just wanted to show you guys how I do this because I'm a visual learner. Now you can listen to a song and try to achieve the same kind of feel. So if you listen to Summer Walker's Playing Games and you like the way that guitar sounds detuned, you know which knobs to go to. Doing things small by small, little by little can help you a ton. So that's gonna be it for the video, guys. I hope you guys learned a ton. Honestly, I'm really just trying to share gems, you know what I mean? I don't watch other people, I don't watch YouTube videos. This is shit I do just thinking like, okay, how can I solve this problem? How can I think creatively to do this? How can I learn this? So like, comment, subscribe, and let me know down in the comment section if you mess with this video and what else you want to learn. And honestly, thank you. Thank you for even taking the time to watch this, because you don't have to, but I thank you so much. So hope you guys have a great day, win the day, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.